Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 2 exercise problem number 2.45. While solving this problem, we will be using Kirchoff's voltage law. According to this law, a cumulative supplied and dropped voltage across circuit elements in a closed loop is always equal to 0. We also will be using Ohm's law. According to Ohm's law, voltage across any resistance R is always equal to the product of current through that resistance and the value of resistance. Electrical power calculation formula will also be utilized while solving this problem. Basic equation of electrical power calculation formula is P equal to V multiplied by I, where V is voltage across an element and I is current through that element. Now move towards the problem. Exercise problem number 2.45. Find V2 when 100 volt source is supplying power 200 watt in given below figure. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. We have to find value of V2 inside this circuit. The information that is provided in this circuit is 100 volt source is supplying power of 200 watt. By using this provided information, we will try to find out the current of this 100 volt source. And we are interested to calculate its current because this same current with same direction will flow from rest of all components inside the circuit due to the series connection. So we will use electrical power calculation formula, that is V into I. Power of this 100 volt source will become voltage across it and current through it. Inside this formula, we know the value of power as well as voltage, so we can calculate the value of current of this source. Replace power and voltage with their values. Power is 200 watt and voltage is 100 volt. Now divide on both sides with 100 to calculate the value of current I, that will become 2 ampere. So 2 ampere current is flowing through this voltage source. Now we have to identify the direction of this 2 ampere current. We know that in order to supply power from this voltage source, the current should leave from positive terminal and enter from negative terminal. So the direction of current will be in clockwise direction. Now we have calculated the value of current, that is 2 ampere, and also identified the direction of current, that is clockwise direction. We will start solving this problem using KVL because this is a closed loop circuit and we are interested to calculate the value of voltage as well. So we will use Kirchoff's voltage law to solve this problem. And before using Kirchoff's voltage law, our first step is identify the direction of current along with its magnitude. In this case, we already have identified the magnitude of current, that is 2 ampere, and also the direction of current, that is clockwise direction. Now the second step is to make polarity notations across resistive elements according to the direction of current. We know that according to passive sign convention theory, current entering terminals are taken with positive sign and current leaving terminals are taken with negative sign. Now write KVL equation for this closed loop. Start from V2, current entering terminal is positive, so V2 will be taken with positive sign. Next is 40 ohm resistance, current entering terminal is positive, so voltage across this 40 ohm resistance will be taken with positive sign. That is the product of current I and 40 ohm resistance. Similar case will be with this 20 ohm resistance, current entering terminal is positive, so the product of I and 20 ohm will be taken with positive sign. Next is 100 volt source, current entering terminal is negative, so 100 volt will be taken with minus sign. Next is 30 ohm resistance, current entering terminal is positive, so the product of I and 30 ohm will be taken with positive sign. Next element is 5 ohm resistance, current entering terminal is positive, so the product of I and 5 ohm will be taken with positive sign, and same case will be with this 5 ohm resistance because current entering terminal is positive. Now we will try to solve this equation. We know the value of current I, so replace I with its value, that is 2 ampere. Open these brackets and take the products. The equation will become V2 plus 80 plus 40 minus 100 plus 60 plus 10 equal to 0. Now add all these constants that include positive sign together. The sum of all these will become 200. The equation will become V2 plus 200 minus 100 equal to 0. Now subtract 100 from 200, it will become V2 plus 100 equal to 0, and place this plus 100 on the other hand side of equal. The value of V2 will become minus 100 volt. So the value of voltage V2 inside this network is minus 100 volt. This was exercise problem number 2.45. Thank you. See you again in next video.